Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation. So today I'm renovating this apartment, which is one of the new apartments coming in Evergreen Harbor, which is the new world that came in The Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle. If you guys aren't familiar with these apartments yet, you can see the address on the top left hand side of the screen. So if you'd like to place it in your game, that's where it goes. So for this apartment, I wanted to do something that was for a pretty small family. I decided to do one for a single mom and her toddler. I thought that was a really sweet idea, mostly because I wanted to use the new toddler bed. I really love the new toddler bed, and up until this point I haven't got to use it in a build because the other builds that I've done, I went into the build with basically a different family in mind, and I didn't want to change my mind halfway through. Not really that it's that big of a deal, but that's just what I decided to do. So for this one, I just decided that it's absolutely going to have a toddler in it, and the bed is just, it's the cutest thing probably in the game. It is so sweet and adorable, and I just absolutely love it. So the toddler room I think is super cute, and the mom's room I think is also really nice, and the rest of the apartment I really love too. The furniture that came in this pack is really nice. I use a lot of the furniture that you actually have to make. So I turned on the bb.show hidden objects cheat, and that unlocks all of the furniture that you would have to make in the crafting machine. I'm not really sure what the machine is called, but it came in this pack, and then you have to get like a certain dye color to get the certain colors for the different fabrics. So that's really cool. I really like that. It's like a gameplay aspect if I was more into gameplay, but I'm definitely more into building. So thankfully, we can use the Show Hidden Objects cheat and unlock it. And then also you'll notice here in the kitchen that I use the Live Edit Objects, which is basically a Show Hidden Objects cheat, but it shows more objects. But I used that one, and I find some kitchen clutter that came in this pack, and so I put that here in the kitchen. In just a little while after I'm done struggling with this kitchen, I changed my mind with those counters so many times. I really wanted to use these ones from a Jungle Adventure, but I really struggled with finding the right color. So I might even change my mind again, but I think this is how I leave it. But yeah, I was just really indecisive. But I really love this part of the apartment. I think it's really pretty just to walk into the kitchen and dining area. I don't often try to do that in homes, but I feel like in apartments it makes more sense to walk into the kitchen area and less so in homes. Let me know if you guys agree. But anyway, so the dining table and chairs I believe are also found using the hidden objects cheat. I think you do have to craft those, but yeah, you don't have to turn that cheat on to download the apartment. Everything will show up. It's just if you want to use those in your build, because you can't copy them. You do have to find them and actually place them individually. It's a bit frustrating, but I'm really hoping actually that they come up with a new system for like debug. I don't really mind so much that we can't like find them really easily, like that we have to turn on a cheat to find them. That doesn't bother me so much because it makes sense for gameplay. But if we could like categorize them, or at least eyedropper them, it would make our lives a lot easier, or at least my life a lot easier. But anyways, those were the kitchen clutter items that I was talking about. And then there I just placed a couple of candles on the kitchen table. I haven't got a chance to use those yet in a build, and that's basically just because I've forgotten about them for whatever reason, which is insane because they're really cool. I did think though that we could click on them and light them and then change the amount that they've melted, and I was going to do that for the screenshots, but for whatever reason I couldn't click on them at all. So I don't know if that's because I found them in the debug menu and my sim didn't actually craft them. I'm not sure if that makes a difference or if it's a glitch. Let me know if you guys have been able to do it, and if you've had your sims craft them and they've worked, or if you found them in the debug menu and they've worked or not. Please let me know, because I would have liked to do that for the screenshots. But over here next to the front door, I have this really beautiful shelf that came in this pack, and I'm trying to decorate it. You might notice that this book decoration that I just placed is slightly poking through the shelf underneath of it, and I do fix it before I take the screenshots, and I fix that with the OMSP shelf. If you guys aren't familiar with it, maybe you've seen some of my other videos where I've used that bright red shelf. It's a CC item, and it's probably the most handy CC item when it comes to decorating anyways, because you can have a lot more control over placing objects on different surfaces and at different levels and stuff. So I do fix it with that. You won't see it in the video, but yeah, I just plopped it in my mods folder before taking the screenshots, and I fixed it so it's not at a weird level. But anyways, here you can see I'm quickly decorating the living room. It came together like so nicely. I really love this green color of the couch and the chair, and this rug is beautiful. Like, I can't get over the furniture with this pack. Like, I'm really in love with it. As far as the windows and doors though, I haven't really talked about them too much because I don't think I've done a build really using them yet. I've tried to do a container build the other day, but I don't know, it really wasn't working out for me, and maybe you guys have seen enough container builds. But the windows and doors, I like them, but I feel like they're going to be hard to use in a lot of builds, at least in the style of builds that I typically do, like family homes, suburban homes, because they're so big and chunky, and a lot of them are like really thick. And so, I don't know, maybe once I play around with them a little bit more, I'll get more comfortable with them. But anyways, over here is the toddler's room. This is the adorable bed that I was talking about. It is so, so cute. I love like the details. It has that little like kind of hanging decoration at the end of the bed, and then the stuffed animal next to the pillow, and the blanket draped over the edge. Like, that little detail stuff is like exactly what I want to see in the game. It is so sweet and so cute, and I can't get over it. I absolutely love it so much. But there for a moment, I did try to use the dollhouse that came in this pack. If the room would have been a little bit bigger or maybe a different shape or something, I could have made it work, but this room was kind of narrow and kind of small, so I didn't end up using it, but it's still really adorable, and I think if you wanted to use it, you could make it work in here. But yeah, I didn't quite have the space for it. And actually, looking back, I probably did have the space for it because I ended up putting 2 dressers in here. I think that was my reasoning for getting rid of it, because I didn't have a space for a dresser, but now that I look at it, there's 2, so my bad. But here I'm just cluttering up the top of this dresser. I really like this one. This one did come in the Eco Lifestyle pack, and I think it just looks like so realistic. I feel like I've seen that dresser before, so I really like it. And then other than that, I just hang up some artwork. I end up going with some of the artwork that we got from the Tiny Living stuff pack. I thought they were pretty cute in a toddler's room. I'm really hoping that we get more artwork that suits like toddler's rooms and nurseries, and I just feel like we're kind of lacking in that kind of stuff. At least lately I've been feeling, especially when I've decorated toddler's rooms, that I'm not really finding the artwork that I'm looking for. So yeah, that's just how I'm feeling recently. But over here you can see I'm decorating the mom's room. For her room, I wanted to keep it pretty simple. I wanted it to match the rest of the apartment. I decided to use this bed instead of the other one that came in this pack. The other one that I've been using recently is really pretty, and it's definitely my favorite bed, next to the one with the stains all over it. That one's really adorable too, and I can't wait to use it. But this one is a handcrafted one, and I wanted to use it because I haven't used it yet. But in here I just have a few simple decorations, some artwork on the wall. I love that basket with the pillows and the blanket like falling out of it. Is so cute. And then over here I have this dresser that I think came from Parenthood, if I'm remembering correctly, and I just cluttered it up with a bunch of different decorations. And then other than that, I just hang up some artwork on the wall like that feather, and then some leaning paintings over here, which I absolutely love. It's probably my favorite object in the pack. But anyways, we are coming up on the screenshot, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys do enjoy the screenshot. So thank you so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!